Do you know that your brain has plasticity? It can change. And do you know if your parents would have raised you different or better, that you might not have mental health issues? Because some parents shame you and blame you and make you feel guilty and to do things and listen and do this and do that, be seen and not heard, ways to get you to do stuff, and they don't recognize you or give you any kind of praise. They just say how terrible you are all the time, which can cause mental health issues. Like 85% of mental health issues today could have been thwarted by parents who could treat you better. And then there's the other end of the spectrum where your parent might say, "You are so perfect. You can do anything, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be number one in everything at school." And now there's no trophies for winners or the high score or the high test. They don't want anybody to be bottom. Well, if you didn't work for it, then you're not going to be the top. And if your parents tell you you are number one, or they tell you you're a piece of crap and you're ugly and you'll never amount to anything, those all can turn into psychological mental health issues for the rest of your life. But as an adult, you can change that. You can do simple things every day. Little things that are hard to do, but they're simple. And know that you are okay and you're worthy. And that YouTube is about you. So this video is about me, and that there are people with mental health issues in the world. A lot more than you know. You have trials, you have troubles. We all are broken in some way. Like the mental health issue from the DSM-5. I used to type medical notes, where it's a cluster B, where you have your narcissistic personality disordered people, and then you have your borderline personality disordered people. Histrionic, that I think they're changing to something about attention seeking, because the histrionics, they dress like they're 12 when they're 40, things like that. That's just a guesstimation there. And then those who dissociate, which was called something else when that movie Sybil was out. They say that that person wasn't real. She was just pretending to have 50 personalities. I don't know. That's right there. Just pretending you have 50 personalities might be a little crazy or nuts or mental health issues right there. So YouTube is about you, though. So this is about me. So I'm going to try to dance a ballet dance and then add music to it. Like the Swan Lake, the Dancing Fairies. Well, that's from the other one. That's not from Swan Lake. The Dying Swan. That's a good one too. Or the Dance of the Nutcracker Suite, or one of Dance of the Something Fairies. You know, I love music. I'm not good at singing. I'm not great at dancing, but I like to sing and dance. And yes, I have mental health issues. Who doesn't? When there's 9 billion people in the world, and I see people like that do Disney videos, like Adam the Woo and Tim Tracker 2 and Paging Mr. Morrow, and there's so many that I watch. Why can't some of you 9 billion people watch me, 1,000 of you, or just a couple thousand, 4,000 hours of views? Because right now I can't afford to go through McDonald's and buy a couple Happy Meals or things from with ghost pepper cheese on them and things like that. Although I enjoy watching your videos, I love them, and I watch the commercials too a lot. But life isn't fair, as you know. And if you're a giving, caring person and you have some empathy or compassion, you might literally get the life sucked out of you by someone who's searching for, like me, searching for nurturing and validation that I didn't get as a child. I was told to be seen and not heard, and I took it to heart, and I introverted or whatever. I seek this validation, and then the one who, because their parents were either spoiling them, which is abuse too, treating them like they're mini gods of the world, that they can do anything and be anything, which that's a possibility, but you don't tell your kid they are perfect in every way. They're the ones, or they were told they're a piece of crap and they're ugly. They can either turn like me and think you are worth less than nobody and have no self-esteem, or you can have no self-esteem and also change. Listen to Sam Vaknin because he makes sense to me, and so does Richard Grannon here on YouTube. They make perfect sense to me. I mean, nobody's perfect, and they aren't. Not even close to perfect, neither am I. Or my dog is coming up here behind me. There goes her tail. And but it makes sense that then the one who turned to be narcissistic, um, their way to live is to say, I do everything right and I can't make mistakes because my parent expects me to be perfect, or told me I'm perfect, or told me I'm a piece of crap. So you're searching for that mother nurturing that you didn't get. And I think you might search a little bit the rest of your life. You can still have joy, you can heal and have a great life, and nurture yourself. Validate yourself and say, hey, you're a good kid. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. You did okay then. You chose to seek love from that God figure, your mother, by not saying anything because you were told to be seen and not heard. And if you speak up again, I'm going to punch you in the face, or knock you out or slap the crap out of you. So I'm going to try to do maybe the dance of the Nutcracker Suite, or the Sugar Plum Fairies, or the Dying Swan.